bit windy. I don't know. Coffee and Tools this week, episode 100. Been offline for almost 3 months. Partly thanks to the you-know-what virus. And in the middle of it all, I moved. Which, if you move during a virus, apparently it's the worst possible thing you can do. I did that. Now, I bought some product from Harbor Freight, which went into storage. So I haven't been able to get my stuff either, which has been a real hassle. So this episode is sort of a revamp on something that a lot of people have already talked about it, but in case you missed the memo on it, Harbor Freight had a recall on some jack stands. I have 2 of them, and so I still have to get them in there. Probably next week I'll take them in and get them exchanged, because apparently Harbor Freight directly exchanges them for some nice red ones. I have the nice gray ones, and but I'll show you where the part number and everything is. The premise to the issue here is the jack stands themselves. I'm kind of upset because I thought Harbor Freight has a good database of customers. They know who bought what, you know. So I assumed I would at least get something in the mail and say, hey, we've got a dangerous tool here. It's recalled. We're exchanging it. You need to get this jack stand in right away. Stop using it immediately. I have 2 of them. So I'm really disappointed. Plus, I went to Harbor Freight and purchased some stuff while I was in this moving situation because I needed tools that I had already locked up, and it gets complicated. So anyways, went to Harbor Freight. And you would think with me being in Harbor Freight, buying stuff, maybe it would flag on the computer and say, hey, this is one of those guys that bought those jack stands that are really dangerous. He needs to bring them back. The gal at the cash could tell me or something. Anyways, that didn't happen. I didn't get any mail. The only way I found out about the jack stands having to go back was because I watched a couple of different tool shows myself on YouTube, and one of the fellows said, you know, this has been recalled. And I looked the part number up, and yeah, the ones I have are the ones recalled, which I didn't discover until in the past couple days because, like I said, I finally got my stuff back. So let's cover that. Let's take a look. So, the jack stand in question. Ooh. Yeah. Yep. Here's the killer jack stand. Yeah, the killer jack stand. If you have a set of these, don't use them, please. You need to take them back. Or at least check with Harbor Freight and see if they've been recalled, such as this set here. What happened to me is I actually used these, and they can kind of drop without warning, and that's not good. Because the reason you buy this, of course, is in this case was to support a car that I would be working underneath for a couple of days. And here, this thing could have just dropped at any time. Now, if you have a Parrot gray one like this, this is what you want to look for, is a label right here and right there. Yep. Right at the bottom of that yellow and black, the little label. That's going to give you a part number. And if you check with Harbor Freight online or something, you can see that part number. And if it duplicates with the recall, then yeah, you need to get these things in and get rid of them. Stop using them. Don't even use them to hold up a drink, because they can drop without warning. Now, I can get into the specifics, but really, the casting is bad right here. It doesn't look bad to me, but yeah, they say this is pretty bad. Okay, you know, it's not great. The other thing that I did notice, this isn't too bad looking, but when you look down the channel here, it's not very straight, and the tongue doesn't have good depth, so it has a tendency to just, you know, drop out without warning. So this is something you really want to be careful with, and just don't use it. Take them back to Harbor Freight. Anyways, that's episode 100, and thanks for watching Coffee and Tools. We'll see you next time with something more interesting than jack stands. Well, over and out.